my name is Grace from Gracie's Diamond World, and if this is your first time stumbling on my channel, I would love for you to stumble, stay and subscribe by hitting the subscribe button down below, next to which is a notification bell which will go ding each and every single time I upload a new video. Today we're going to do a whip and chat. What's a whip, I hear you ask? I did hear you. I heard you. A whip is a work in progress. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Before we do that though, let's do what we always do and throw some love out to the Patreons of the channel. All those that have loved and supported me throughout the journey through being a Patreon family member. For all of you others out there, why don't you take a couple of seconds just right now to hit that subscribe and like button, which is, now the camera's reversed so I don't know what side it's on, but I'll put a little icon here to prompt you. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and join me on the flip side. Come on, guys. All right, so thank you so much. I heard you ask, because I know you heard. I heard yous. What is a whip? A whip is a work in progress. So this is my current work in progress. I have like 1,077,000 works in progress at the moment, but I decided to start this one off. We're going to talk about that in a minute. So are you working at the moment? Are you working on a canvas? Are you cross-stitching? Are you kitting up, kitting down? Are you sweeping the floor? Are you taking the dog for a walk? Are you going for a jog? Are you on the treadmill, driving the car, doing your shopping, sitting on the tot-tot, doing a poo-poos? Who knows? But you do you, and you are more than welcome to join me and listen to me ramble on about the couple of weeks that I've had, because it's been a while since I've had a chat with you. Before we get into the whip and chat and me zoom you into the painting, I know you want to know what I'm doing, right? I know. This is what we're doing. We are doing Patrick. We are painting up Patrick, and this is a 75 by 105. It's a puffin. So it is a bird found in Newfoundland in Canada that I have absolutely fallen in love with the very first time that I ever heard about it. The artist for the painting is Rose Proffit. I got this from, I didn't get it, but I'll tell you about that in a second. It is from Uniquely Yours Down Under and Rose Proffit Creations. This painting, I'm afraid to disappoint, but at the same time, low-key, high-key excited and so honoured to tell you it's actually not available for purchase. This was a painting that was commissioned by the Kreative Kris. I'll try to remember his, to link his channel down below. This was a painting that was commissioned by the Kreative Kris, a fellow friend and creator here on YouTube, to Rose Proffit, who designed this specifically for him. And he so graciously sent this to me as well. So I have a copy of it, and Kris has a copy of it, and that's all there's going to be in the entire wide world. Just he and I are going to have this painting. So I'm humbled. I'm so totally humbled. I opened this painting up on a live. We're going to talk about that in a minute as to why I'm doing it today, but this is what I'm working on. It is called, and he is called, even though it's got Patrick, beg my pardon, even though it's got Puffin written here, he has been called Patrick. He's been given a name, and his name is Patrick. So what do we got keeping me company today? I've got a pen here from Enablers Outpost. This is what I'm going to be using today. I've got a 10 placer here and a single placer here, and the camera's going in and out, and I apologize. I have got a diamond painting tray that has been made by my son. Nothing fancy, just my son. These are the containers, my Tic Tacs on steroids. I've kitted it up. Here it is. Hang on, let me just see, there's all the beautiful diamonds, all kitted up, ready to go in my container, in my nail polish stand container. Let me just orange. Oh my gosh, that is so precarious doing that. And that's what we're using. So I've spoken about that, I've spoken about that, and to keep me company, I've got out the magnet that Kris actually sent me in a beautiful little care package. He sent me this, and I'm just going to pop him there, and he's going to keep me company. So let me reposition the camera so that you can see what I'm working on, and let's get talking, shall we? Shall we get talking? Let's go. Okay, I reckon that's probably about the best that you're going to see. So I am working on this section, which is literally this section here. It's nothing terribly exciting as far as color goes. So for those of you that like to watch the screen, I'm so sorry, not sorry. However, I'm in color block heaven because this is all here white ABs. I know. Indeed, this painting has all of these as ABs. Let me see if I can tell you exactly how many they've said. There is 18,991 white 5200 ABs in this painting. Yeah, so she's gonna be sparkling from the moon. All right, excuse me. I've got my coffee. Where's my coffee? Here. Have you got your coffee or drink of choice? Oi, no. You're probably wondering who I'm talking to. Let me show you. We are going to be talking about this dude. We are going to be talking about Milo. I'm introducing you to Milo, who's settling himself down and he's going to nuzzle into my throw rug that he has taken possession of. It's like his little security blanket. He's sitting by my feet. Hey, Milo. Nope. I just reprimanded him. He was about to be going to sniff at everything. But there's Milo. Let's talk about Milo, shall we? Let me pop you back on the camera. On the camera. Let's pop you back. Milo. Nope, he's done. Let's pop you back on the... What do you call it? Oh my gosh, use your words, Gracie. On the tripod. Let's go. So yes, let us begin. Let's pull this back. I started this line. Where do I start? Where do I even start? Oh my gosh, there is just so much to talk about. It's been a while since we've done a whip and chat. Let's talk about why I'm doing this painting. All right, so, oh Milo, no. Go sit. This is going to be fun. Go sit. What's the matter, baby? No. What's the matter? Go sit. No. Every time I go turn him around, no, Milo. Go sit. Sit. He wants to muck around. Oh yeah. Am I going to get any diamonds done? Any painting done? It's like watching a toddler. I kid you not. Yeah, he's nuzzling down again. All right, so why am I doing this painting? As you know, if you've been following me for a little bit, I had been working on a dye moon shop. Milo, I can see you out of the corner of my eye. A dye moon shop, wind chime. And I've got one row and a little bit. A row and some change to go to finish it. And I would have finished it. I should have finished it already a while ago. Okay, to be fair, I should have finished it a while ago. It just never happened. And last night, or this weekend, I should say, has been the birthday celebration weekend of the Kreative Kris and Rose Proffit. And they share the same birthday, but because obviously Kris is in Canada, Rose Proffit is here in Melbourne with me, because of the time differences, it happened that they actually had an overlap of when their birthdays basically collided. So even though they were a day apart and it was almost like a 48-hour celebration, there was a time on which the days, because of the time zones, actually collided and they got to celebrate their birthday together on the same day, which was indeed midnight here. So I'm getting to the story. I'm getting to it. Now, remember I said at the start, or a little while ago, this painting here, it was commissioned by Kris for himself by Rose. And Rose does what is called custom by design. And that is, you can give Rose your ideas and concepts of what it is that you like, and you pay for the service, and she will custom design a painting for you. So, for example, if you remember United BCA last year, this is before I even knew Rose. I was talking with Jenny, who is the one of the owners. So Rose and Jenny both own Uniquely Yours Down Under together. And I didn't know Rose back then. And I was talking to Jenny, and Jenny had told me about an artist called Rose. And I said to Jenny, I said, I want to try something. I said, this is what I'm envisaging for a painting for United BCA. I said, but I am going to give Rose artistic license to design it. And I indeed gave her all the concepts and all the ideas and all that good stuff. And Rose went away and she designed a painting. And it was, yeah, and then when was this? October or before October? If I can find, I think I did it as a premiere actually. Yeah, I did it as a premiere. I'll try and link it up here in the eye. The unboxing to that. I did it as a blind unboxing. So that was awesome. I had never seen that done before, and I thought it was an amazing way to do an unboxing. Like, I literally had no idea what I was going to be looking at. Nothing. I knew that I had given ideas, and so it was terrifying yet exciting. And Rose, when I spoke to her later, she said it was equally as terrifying for her as it was for me because I had no idea what it was going to be. And so when I flipped that canvas, like when I did my traditional 1, 2, 3 and flipped that canvas, I was blown away. So yeah, that was a blind unboxing that I did last year, like I said. Point that I'm trying to make is now Rose, what she does is part of her services with the company is that you can engage her as a one-on-one consultation. And I did actually pay for the canvas. I had said to Jenny, I want to pay for the canvas. I don't want any freebies. I said, I want to pay for the canvas, and it'll be what it'll be. You know what I mean? Let's just go. Let's just do this. We were so super excited. So that was amazing. It was an amazing video to do. It has, out of that, an amazing relationship has been made with the company, with Rose and Jenny and everything as well. And shameless plug, and you're under no obligation to use it. I actually am an affiliate with the company, and I always say this, and I always feel like I have to say this because there are just some affiliates out there, that will just say that everything's wonderful and when it's really not. And the girls know, or the ladies know that I call a spade, and if something's not right, and I'm always honest. And I will tell them, if something's not right, I will tell them. And because there's no point in me being an affiliate and advocating and speaking about a company that is, if something's not right. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm bambling. Anyway, I've got so much to share. Keep up. If this is your first time to one of my whipping chats, you really do need to keep up. Because I will go around in circles and circles. So it came to, so today for me is, what day is it? Today is Sunday. Today is Sunday. Last night, which was midnight Saturday, Rose and Kris went live, and they went live on Chris's channel, and we're celebrating their birthday together. Party hats, birthday cakes, the whole kit and caboodle. I've got to tell you, this old duck, I have not been to a birthday party that late in a very long time. I'm just saying. And I was sitting there and I'm thinking, I hadn't had an opportunity to send either of them any birthday gifts as such. And to me, I know that even though this painting is in my possession, I thought the best way that I could show my appreciation for both of them and wish them a happy birthday in my Gracie sort of way of doing it was to honour them both by actually working on the painting that Kris had gifted for me, because Kris bought this painting for me. He paid for this and he got it sent to me. So to honour them both in the way that Kris having bought this for me and Rose who designed it. So that is why, my friends, I am actually working on a different painting today. And it's white ABs. Now, you'll notice that I am not the fussiest when it comes to straight this, that, the other, because at the end of the day, I've done enough diamond paintings in my time. I mean, I haven't done 1,077,000 like a lot of people. I just don't have that time to do that many. But, and to say nothing of the fact, it's because I also do a lot of big ones too, yeah? And this one here, she's a 75 by 105. And I have a suspicion, I feel like I already know where I'm going to put Patrick, but we shall see. I haven't decided if I'm going to put him in my craft room, or I've got a wall space that is on my way to the powder room and faces the laundry around the corner. But we'll see. We'll see where he best sits and where I feel he will look the best. Don't know how long it's going to take me now that I've started him. I really want to finish him and I've just started him, right? Anyone hear the coffee machine? All right, so some of you may or may not have been in my live that I was just in this morning. So today, as I said, is Sunday, and I do my live streams on Sundays. You can always catch the replay. You feel free to. And okay, let's backtrack a little bit more. First of all, I want to say thank you so much to everyone who came to my Patreon Zoom call this morning that took place just before live. So I try and make these for my top 2 tiers, my Zoom calls for my top 2 tiers, and I have them there so that at least once a month we catch up, and it's whoever can make it, and it's been different every time. We've got people that have been there from the start and have been to every single one, and then we've got others that have, for whatever reason can or can't make it, and this, that, the other. It doesn't matter. The opportunity is there, so it's always part of the perks and all the rest of the good stuff there for you to join in. And so Patreon's got to spend a good, I would say, I reckon we were on there for a good couple of hours together, and they got to meet Milo interacting with the offspring. They got to meet him interacting with me, and yeah, just everything. So they got to meet him first, and we had a really good chat about him and everything else. So shameless plug, this, it's still just really close to the start of the month. If Patreon is something that you've been thinking of, it's not at all expected or mandatory. Oh my gosh, no. However, if it is something that you've been thinking that you might want to do in a way to support the channel and have a little bit of extra content, things are getting better for me now, so Patreons will be getting spoilt with a lot more content, because up until now, even with my normal YouTube videos, they have been far and few between due to all the personal stuff that's been going on. And I want to say sorry but not sorry. Unfortunately, when life happens, life just happens, and it threw me a curveball and it wasn't expected. Anywho, it is what it is. Things are back on track. We are back on track. We are definitely back on track, which I am terribly excited about, I suppose. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say, right? I can see in the shadow that there's something bumping here. What is it? Oh no, it's just a bump. The stick on this is really good too, by the way, just so that you know. All right. So yes, thank you so much to the patrons who've been there. Thank you so much to those that have come, and those that, for whatever your reasons, have departed. I do thank you still, and graciously and humbly, for those that have been a part of my journey in any capacity. Thank you to you guys who watch these videos. you know what? You don't be feeling some sort of way about Patreon or anything else like that. By you hitting the like button and you commenting and subscribing, did you know that helps me just as much? It helps the channel. It helps everything. It helps the analytics of the logarithms or algorithms or whatever. I'm talking in a language that I've got no idea about, but all the computer gizmo stuff that helps the channel. So even by hitting the like button, even by watching, you are definitely considered a supporter, and I appreciate that so much. Okay, Milo. Shall we talk about Milo? All right, Milo, let's start from the start. I had been banging on for a little while about, and banging on is just slang, just in case you didn't know. I had been flapping my gums, again, slang, about getting a pet dog for a very long time, especially during my live streams that I had been over the course of the last 2, 3, 4 months even. And long story short, a friend of mine showed me a screenshot of a Facebook post, excuse me, of a lady who was posted about Milo, who was acting on behalf of her brother-in-law and his family. And the story basically behind Milo is that, yes, he's a rescue dog. He comes from a home where they had him from only 3 weeks old and had him since up until I've, adopted him now. I have to cough, excuse me, block your ears. Excuse me. So they've had him, his birthday is the 26th of December, and he's going to be 4 this year. So they've had him since puppy. Now they've got a 2-year-old and they've got a 6-month-old baby. And since their kiddos have come along, they have basically not got the time. Had a massive coughing fit. Excuse me. They don't have the time to commit to him like he should have. So they were doing the right thing, regretfully for them, to rehome him to a family that could look after him. And now he's up on his haunches again. Ay. And come here. My friend sent me the screenshot and I called her straight away and had a really good conversation. Why is this coming out? Because they're ABs, that's why. And that wax is fresh. And I should really put another ring on it. Come on, just stay in there because I can't be bothered. And we had a really good conversation, and she had actually gotten a lot of phone calls for Milo. And wouldn't you know it, that after one conversation with me, she said, Grace, she said, I don't know what it is, but you sound perfect. She goes, I've rejected so many others that have inquired for him, and I feel that you would be the best fit. And it's like, oh my gosh, like I almost dropped my bundle. I almost lost it. I really did. And so what I'm doing is I'm just putting another ring on my placey here. So bear with me a second, peeps, if you happen to watch the screen. Come on. And unfortunately, we couldn't go out that weekend to meet him because she was sick and she had wanted to be there. So we made it for the following weekend, and that's when I had said to you, remember when I said I won't be going live? Yeah, that's why. Because we went that Sunday and picked him up. it was amazing. I have never felt, why is this? All right, let's do it the old-fashioned way then. Yeah, it was, I was just in love from the get-go. From that get-go. I can't even explain how much I instantly fell in love with him. His first night, he's toilet trained, which is amazing, which is good. It was actually something, not because I'm lazy, but it was something that was important to me because I don't have the, it's not the patience, but the time to toilet train. I'm not home often enough, or not off. When I say not home often enough, I'm not home to toilet train a dog. Okay, now she's all in and tight. That's what they said. All right, and so we brought him home that first night. We discovered that, we only discovered later the reason why he struggles with the tiles, and so I couldn't get him up the stairs for love nor money. So guess what? Milo and I spent our first night together, him on the floor and me on the couch, which was fine. Then the next day I started analysing what was going on, and I thought, I wonder if it's the tiles themselves that he's struggling with, and that's why he can't get up the staircase. And lo and behold, I put a rug down, and yippity-doo-dah, he was fine. He's good going up the stairs. He seriously reminds me of Scooby-Doo. I'm not even going to lie. He seriously reminds me. He's those big lanky legs. He literally reminds me like up the staircase. It is hilarious to watch. He's so adorable. I am trying to feed him. Well, I'm still trying to learn what he likes and doesn't like, because he doesn't eat a lot, and I don't know. Like, his previous owners were telling me that they deliberately underfed him, which was a bit sad to hear. So I'm trying my best to fatten him up a little bit and get him going. But I am compiling a whole series of shorts, and as I said, I think I said this in live, he is not here for content purposes. He is here because myself and my offspring, we all agreed that it would be an amazing thing for when they're here, and also for when they're not here, for some company for me, when I'm here on my own, when they're at their dad's, and to be part of our family. So he's not here for content, but what I will be doing, and what I have done, purely because I want to keep just every memory of him as much as I can. He's like having a newborn baby, you know what I mean? The camera is going bananas. It's gone ballistic. I'm just snapping photos here and trying to get video shorts of him there, and it's just because he's just so adorable. I just love him so much. And so I said to the Patreons in Zoom this morning, I'm going to put together a compilation of all these photos and little videos and things like that, and they can enjoy that as well. So that's going to be there, and I'm really, really excited for that. Milo baby, come here. You come to give me hugs? Look, here he is. No, you don't want to come? Okay, fine. He's camera shy. I had him after the Patreon call. Obviously, I went live, and mate, he was all zonked out after the Zoom call. I think he just got way too excited, and he was loving life and living his best life, just literally lying next to me throughout the entire entire live event this morning, which was so funny, until I actually got off my cooler, off my butt, and he started slowly but surely maneuvering around. If I hadn't mentioned before, he's a cross between, well, someone was mentioning it in live today. I think it might have been TX Butterfly. I want to say it might have been TX Butterfly. Was it you, TX, if you happen to listen to this? I think it might have been. Might have even been a few people that mentioned it, to get him DNA tested to see exactly what breed he is. Yeah, that will come. Not quite the priority right this minute. I don't believe I really, like, for his medical health reasons, need to know exactly what he is, because I'm sure once I take him to the vets will be able to tell me, you know, what they believe he may be. So he's just adorable. He's adorable. He hasn't had one nasty growl come out yet. He's barked, and boy, he's got that deep bark for sure. Being that these are ABs, this wax is already dirty, so I need to already change it, but I'll just keep talking as I do that. So from that perspective, he's been amazeballs, absolutely amazeballs. I cannot complain at all. I can't complain at all. He sleeps in my room. It's takes him like a couple of minutes to settle his little butt down and just chill. You know, it's like, you know, circles around, and then all I've got to say to him is the words BED, and he pretty much settles down. No, almost soon after that. So that's pretty awesome too. And what else can I tell you about him? We went for a walk. Well, we've been for a walk every day, to be fair. We went for a walk, and he is a strong one. The force is strong in this one. For sure. Of course, being new wax, it's going to pull either the wax out or the ABs. That's the thing. As much as all these ABs are pretty and all the rest of it, you're really got to have some patience with them, because ABs with that extra coating on them, that can be a little bit, see, come on. The wax is fresh. That's why they're pulling back up. What do people out there use for your ABs? What do you guys use? I know different people use different things. This is literally just the pink wax. It's nothing fancy. Literally nothing fancy. And the diamonds thus far here with this painting, I mean, I'm only, see, look at that, it's pulling the wax out. I've only just started, as you can see, but thus far it's not too bad. Oh, I'll just put it in with my finger. I need to dirty it up anyway. I've got to get myself some of those glue dots, but I've been told even the glue dots are not the most bestest. I'm loving the English today. Are not the best when it comes to the ABs. Or am I wrong? Tell me in the comments below. What's your favourite wax to use for ABs? At this rate, I'm going to go through a butt ton of this pink stuff, that's for sure. Let's just, oh, lucky there was hardly any in there. Let's just dirty up a bit. Okay, all right, let's keep going. So today being Sunday, I'll probably put this up. I have no pattern. Have you noticed? I have no real pattern when it comes to, when I load videos up. Does that annoy people? Tell me actually in the comments below, are you okay with content even if it's ad hoc, or are you a subscriber of channels that prefers there to be a distinct pattern of a particular day that, you know, you're going to get X, Y, Z. There'll be a whip and chat on this day, an unboxing on that day, review on the other, and blah, 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 blah. I'm just curious. And that's not to say that I'll be able to adhere to it. This is more a conversation starter. I'm curious because I know for me, just like you, I am a subscriber of many channels too, yeah? And I know for me that whilst I appreciate the creators having set days on their schedule of what they do and when they do it and all that good stuff, I don't have a mental, what do you call it? A mental memory. A mental memory? What the hell? What is a mental memory? Oh my gosh, Grace. I don't have a mental log of everyone's schedule. So I wouldn't know if Bugs Bunny is uploading an unboxing on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday or Saturday versus Donald Duck, who might be doing a whip and chat on every alternative day. Does that kind of make sense? So that's me though. That's because I'm subscribed to so many that I just would not be able to keep up anyway. Tell me in the comments below, do you know each subscriber, beg my pardon, each of your channels that you are subscribed to, do you know when they're uploading what? Is it a better thing? Is it something that you don't take note of, and just whenever something comes up and you're happy with it? I'm curious, really curious. Did I just bump you? Probably. I just probably bumped you. I'm sorry. There's 1,027,000 events going on right this minute. For me to be able to tell you who's who in the Zoom and what's going on, I'm afraid I'm so overwhelmed with what events are happening that it's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I know that there is a timetable or a calendar or something like that that is available, and most creators, especially those that are doing events, will have a copy of that calendar as well, if you want to check them out. But I have come to the conclusions that as far as events go, I'll shout them out when I know about them and remember them. I think there's the JBG along. Who's that? That's with Emeralds and Fairy Lights. All these creators, I am quite 100% quietly certain you know them and already subscribe to them. So there's the JBG along, Jasmine Beckett Griffith, with Shay and Lindsay from Emeralds and Fairy Lights. There is jeez, I think Rose and Kris have got one together, Create Life. I think, is that this month? I'm pretty sure it's this month. It is a event where it's Diamond Paint Anything by Rose Proffit, by this artist here. What else is going on this month? There's so many all the time that I've lost count. I don't know. But needless to say, I've reverted back to, I'll shout out and support always events. Very rarely will you see me participate. The only reason that I might be participating in this one specifically is because the reason that I've started it was as a birthday tribute. To both Kris and Rose, so not specifically for the event. Let me take some coffee and let me just turn around and see what Mister's up to over here. You okay, buddy? You okay? You okay? You okay? Good boy. Good boy, Milo. So, just because I don't want to bang on too much about him, but I know there are people that are pet people, and I know people that are not pet people. So, if you have a fur baby, or it might not be a fur baby, it could be a scale baby. Like, have you got a reptile as a pet, or have you got a feathered friend as a pet? Are you just not an animal pet person at all? Interesting. Let me know in the comments. What is your pet of choice? What is your pet of choice? I know that I've never ever been a cat person. Nope, not going to happen. Nope. Not going to happen. Well, that's one section done. I almost got this done last night, this section, but I just could. It was 1 o'clock in the morning by the time I went to bed, and that was just not going to happen. Not going to happen. So let's section this bit off. We'll do a little bit more and we'll keep going. So we did the live this morning. What else is there? Oh, and then, so the offspring are with me this week. They go back to their dad's. Oh, and I don't. Oh, low battery power. Love that for me. I don't measure. I just eyeball it, and whatever looks fair and reasonable is how I'll section this off. And then I cut this like so, like that. That's going to go over there, and I'm going to use my new ceramic cutter to cut the plastic. This has been fun to use, I must admit. It's been nice not having to hold my breath thinking I'm going to cut through the canvas anymore. That much I can tell you. So lift that back. And if you're wondering where I got this from, hopefully I've already shown it in the video, but it came to me as a PR. It came to me as a PR item from one of the budget companies. It'll be in one of my videos. What's the matter, Milo? Are you stretching? Lordy, what's the matter, baby boy? You can't see him, but run away. But I can. Maybe he needs to. No, he doesn't need to go outside. See, I'll take him outside, and then he'll just sit there and stare at me, going, "Mom, why aren't you taking me outside?" Milo, darling. Okay. Isn't it funny? It's because I just don't know his movements, and I think he's getting up into mischief behind me. It is so funny. It's the weirdest feeling. Because normally I'm sitting here diamond painting by myself, so it's not like I've got toddlers to worry about or babies or anything like that. So now all of a sudden, the steady, non-interrupted laying down of the diamonds is punctuated by me having to turn around and see what he's up to and what he's doing. It's okay. I wouldn't change it. I'm not going to change it. I need him to be with me here, because if I leave him unattended in any other room, it'll be worse. Know what I mean? So we went for a walk. Did I end up finishing telling this story? Probably not. I have taken him for a walk, and first few days that we went for a walk, it was fine. No, I mean, I took him for a walk. No, he took me for a walk. To be fair, he took me for a walk, as you can imagine. very, very strongly. And then yesterday when I took him was the first day that we encountered other dogs. And I don't know how well he's been socialised with other dogs. So I pulled the lead right tight, you know, so that I had full control over him. And the first dog that we encountered was a little French bulldog, little coming along with his owners. I don't know if they were, anyway, I'm assuming they were partners, maybe friends, who knows. And they saw me coming and I thought, well, this is where I can duck left. And I said, I'll cross over, because he started barking. Not growling, but just barking. And his tail was wagging. Yes, Milo, look at you, look. He's a little bit restless, look. Don't mind my shoes there, but he's just so obsessed with this blanket. What's the matter, Milo? Milo? Hey, baby. Milo. No, see, what he's looking at is the front door there. He's looking at the front door. Milo. Hey, you want to say hello to the peoples? You want to say hello to the peoples? Look at you, my baby boy. Hey, look at you, mama. Aww. You want to come and diamond paint with me? Don't eat my cord. No. Oh, you want hugs? You're getting all tangled up in my cord. You're seeing all the business now. Oh, what's the matter, Milo? All right. I tell you what. You know what I'm going to do? You know, I might finish this whip and chat. What do you reckon? We might have to finish this whip and chat, and I'll come spend some time with you. How does that sound? Hey, baby. Oh, mama. Oh, I love you too. I love you too. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I love you, Milo. Milo. Oh. All right. Sorry. All right. I'm about to lose diamonds off the table. That's not going to be good. Let me put you back up here. Oi, 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 oi. Very courageous of you, Gracie. Very courageous. All right. Let's put you back up there for a minute. And let's put all our diamonds away. I don't know what I got up to, which is unfortunate. Let me put these back, because you know what? There are just some things that are priorities. Don't you think? And I think he just needs a few cuddles. He needs some time. I think he just needs to spend some time with me. And I'm sensing that sitting next to me here is just not cutting it for today. I'm putting these back in here because I filled up my container. So don't panic. It's all good in the hood. But that's the briefest of what's going on at the moment. That's the briefest update. I'm glad he came to the camera and you guys got to meet him though. That's awesomeness, don't you think? I think so. Let's switch everything off. Let's go sit down and spend some time with him. At least I finished that section. Okay. Milo. All right. Well, thank you so much, you know, for spending some of your time. I don't even know how long this whip and chat is, but at least you got to spend some time meeting him. I'm trying to keep an eye on you guys up here and also what he's doing over there. It's all a thing at the moment. For all of those that have watched till the end, thank you so much. I really appreciate you spending part of your day listening to me ramble on and around in circles. Again, if you're new to the channel, you still haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you part of my family. We have lots of fun over here, and I do my lives on Sundays at 10:30 Australian time. If you're new to me, yes, I'm from Australia, Melbourne, Australia. So 10:30 in the morning, Melbourne, Australia time. If you hit that notification button, that'll tell you each and every single time I'll be uploading a video. That brings us to the end for today. Wherever you are in your part of the world, please do look after yourselves. Look after each other, have each other's backs. It is so, so super important. Okay, until I see you next time, I'm going to send you all much, much love and ciao, ciao for now.